The entertainment world was shaken to its core when news broke that Junho, beloved actor, singer, and member of the legendary group 2PM, had suddenly rushed to the hospital, leaving fans in a state of shock, worry, and confusion. Junho, who has built his reputation over the years as one of the most hard-working and disciplined figures in the Korean entertainment industry, has often been praised for his seemingly endless stamina, his smile that never fades even when working long hours, and his ability to balance his dual careers as both a global idol and an award-winning actor. That the sudden revelation that he had been taken to the hospital, with eyewitnesses describing the scene as urgent, unexpected, and heartbreaking, has forced fans to face the reality that even their strongest stars can falter. Social media exploded within minutes of the news, with hashtags like #PrayForJunho, #StayStrongJunho, and #ProtectLeeJunho, dominating worldwide trends, as fans desperately searched for answers. What happened to Junho? Why did he need urgent medical care? And more importantly, is he okay? According to early reports, Junho had been maintaining an intense schedule over the past few weeks, juggling drama filming, endorsement appearances, dance rehearsals, and overseas commitments. Eyewitnesses claimed that he appeared unusually pale and fatigued in recent public appearances, but his professionalism and warm interactions with fans masked just how much strain he was under. It was during one of these long days, insiders reveal, that Junho suddenly began to feel unwell, struggling to keep his composure until he could no longer ignore the warning signs from his body. Sources close to the star said that his manager quickly stepped in, rushing him from the venue directly to a nearby hospital where doctors immediately began evaluating his condition. Fans who happened to be at the scene described a worrying atmosphere. Junho was said to be holding onto his chest, walking slower than usual, his expression tense and pained, though he tried to wave reassuringly to fans even as he was ushered into a vehicle. Doctors later revealed that Junho's condition, while not life-threatening, was serious enough to require immediate medical intervention. They described it as severe exhaustion, combined with stress-related symptoms, a diagnosis that shocked no one who has followed Junho's punishing career trajectory but still broke the hearts of those who love him. The revelation that he had reached such a point of physical and emotional strain was enough to send fans into a frenzy of concern, with many blaming the industry and his agency for pushing him too hard. "He's human, not a machine," one fan wrote, echoing thousands of similar sentiments online. "We want Junho healthy, not overworked. Cancel everything. Let him rest." This sentiment was echoed by analysts who pointed out that Junho, in his pursuit of perfection, has long been known to push himself beyond his limit. His rise as an actor, from idol-turned-thespian to Baeksang-winning performer, did not come easily. He trained relentlessly, even when injured, and fought through moments when many others would have chosen to step back. That same drive, however, may have finally caught up with him, culminating in this sudden and urgent hospital visit that left his fans in tears. What made the situation even more emotional for the fandom was the silence from Junho himself. Known for always communicating with his fans through social media posts, live streams, or heartfelt messages, his absence in the wake of the hospital news only intensified the sense of worry. His agency released a short, vague statement confirming that Junho had been taken to the hospital for fatigue-related issues, and that he was currently resting under medical supervision. But fans were quick to point out that the statement felt too polished, too brief, as if designed to calm the panic without revealing the depth of what had actually happened. This fueled endless speculation. Was it truly just exhaustion, or was there something deeper at play? Fans dissected every detail, even revisiting recent photos and videos of Junho, pointing out signs they had missed. The dark circles under his eyes, the slight slouch in his posture, the way he seemed to lose weight rapidly over the past month. To them, the warning signs had been there all along, and now they were consumed with guilt for not noticing sooner. Adding to the emotional storm was the whisper of who might have been by his side during this difficult time. Rumors spread quickly that Yuna, Junho's co-star and close friend from King the Land, had quietly made her way to the hospital to check on him. While unconfirmed, fans clung to the possibility, circulating unverified photos and eyewitness accounts of a woman resembling Yuna entering the facility late at night. Whether true or not, the idea that she would be there, supporting Junho behind the scenes, comforted fans who believed that their bond extended beyond professional collaboration. It also reignited speculation about their rumored romance, with fans suggesting that moments like these proved just how real their connection was. Meanwhile, hospital staff who interacted with Junho described him as deeply apologetic despite his condition. He kept saying he was sorry, one nurse allegedly shared. Sorry for causing trouble, sorry for making fans worry, sorry for not being stronger. It broke our hearts because here was someone in pain, yet his first instinct was to think of everyone else. This small glimpse into Junho's mindset revealed not just the toll of his physical exhaustion, but also the immense emotional burden he carries as a public figure who feels responsible for the happiness of millions. Fans responded to these reports with heartbreak, sending messages reminding him that he has nothing to apologize for, that his health and well-being are far more important than any performance or project. Industry insiders have since raised concerns about the long-term impact of this hospital visit on Junho's career. While many believe his agency will reduce his workload temporarily, others worry that the pressures of the industry will force him back into action sooner than he should. The debate has sparked a larger conversation about the treatment of celebrities in Korea and the relentless schedules they endure. Junho's situation has become a symbol of the urgent need for systemic change, with fans demanding that agencies prioritize their artists' health above profit. But amid these heavy discussions, the fandom's main focus remains simple. They want Junho safe, they want him to heal, and they want him to know that his worth is not tied to how much he produces, but to the joy he brings simply by existing. As the hours turned into days, the initial panic began to give way to a wave of love and support. Fans sent flowers, letters, and care packages to the hospital, filling the hallways with visible reminders of how much Junho is cherished. Online, fans from all over the globe organized digital campaigns, posting heartfelt messages, artwork, and videos dedicated to him, creating a virtual wall of love designed to remind him that he is never alone. One fan's message went viral. Junho, you've carried us through so many hard times with your music, acting, and your smile. Now it's our turn to carry you. Please rest, please heal, we love you just the way you are. Through it all, one thing has become painfully clear. This hospital rush has exposed the humanity of a star often seen as invincible. It has reminded everyone that behind the polished image, the flawless performances, and the radiant smiles, there is a man who bleeds, who gets tired, who feels the weight of expectations more heavily than anyone can imagine. For Junho's fans, this moment has become a turning point, a call to action, not just to support him during this crisis, but to advocate for a culture where artists are protected, where health is prioritized, and where vulnerability is not hidden but honored. And so, as the world waits for Junho's recovery update, fans continue to hold their breath, united in worry but also in love. This hospital visit, shocking and painful as it is, may become the catalyst for a new chapter in his life, one where he finally allows himself the rest he deserves, one where he learns that he doesn't need to carry the world on his shoulders alone. Until then, fans everywhere remain on edge, praying for his swift recovery, sending love across oceans and reminding him through every hashtag Every letter, every whispered prayer. Lee Junho, you are not alone.